Ooh, I get first pick again. Ooh. Ooh. What do we say here? A little Tessia, a little Armand, a little Yuna, a little Leto. Okay, go back-to-back Barons. I'm not going to do back-to-back Barons. You know what? Let's do a little... Well, let's take a look at what we got here. There's a couple of cards to snag with Armand's Signet Ring. Let's do it. Let's do some Archduke Armand Ecaz. He's a cool leader. I don't have a sense of the power level. Someone asked me earlier who I thought the most powerful leader was in Rise of Ix. I honestly don't know. I haven't played enough games to know that yet. Baron does seem good, though, I have to say. You know, given how important getting to 2 influence is with, like, the guild and the Freeman, being able to do both of those is pretty mega. Quan Kim, my favorite leader? Honestly, I don't know. In base game, my favorite leader was Memnon. I love Memnon. In Ix, I don't know yet. All right, we got Chris44 on Leto Atreides. Greed is good, playing Tessia Vernius. I am DC on Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, and Bludgeon, that's me, playing Archduke Armand Ecaz. Okay, so the thing with me is, if I have 2 agents on basic board spaces, I get to trash a card from play. Okay, so that's gonna be hard for me to do. I mean, if I use a Signet Ring and a Dune, I could do it, I suppose, but... I wonder what I want with the Signet Ring. The local fence could be nice in terms of opening up alternative avenues for Solari. The Desert Ambush is a pretty nice combat card, and the Bene Gesserit Initiate is just like a fantastic all-around card. So I think I'm actually not going to play the Seek Allies because I want to try to do both of these things. So... Whoa. Okay, that's a good one to know. Let me look at that a little bit more later. I'm going to grab this local fence. And I'm going to just throw in 3 troops here. Let's just do it. Okay, now I really hope Haga Basin remains available here. Because that's what I want to do, and then I want to trash one of these dunes from play. Typically, I haven't seen people really rushing Haga Basin in Rise of Ix. In base game, it was a reasonable play to do early because you could sell Melange, right? But that's not a thing here. Hey, Rolf Longreach got to 113 viewers on the last game. You sent a screenshot to Discord. That is awesome. Thank you for doing that. And that's, yeah, very exciting. Very exciting. All right. So this is what I'm going to do, which is kind of a strange move, right? Why am I not playing the Seek Allies somewhere? The reason is, well, the Seek Allies is a one-use card, so it's not that big of a deal if I don't do it right now. And I want to get this 2 spice. Because I want to feed it to this local fence. Or alternatively, I do what was mentioned earlier and maybe try out some Conspire. We shall see. Okay, let's take a look at this grand conspiracy. Okay, how do I get... If I get... Okay, 2 dreadnoughts, a spice must flow, 4 influence on 2 tracks, a seat on the High Council. If I get all those things, then it's worth 2 victory points. Okay, that's a pretty fun quest. Okay, we're going on a quest this game. We were given a quest right at level 1, and we're going to see if we can achieve it. All right. There's a card I haven't tried yet. That's a pretty interesting one. Just send 2 agents. Boom, boom. Okay, let's do this before I forget. I'm really tempted by this weirding way, but I'm going with the Bene Gesserit Initiate because it's just... That draw card versatility is something I think I'm going to really appreciate. Okay. So Dreadnoughts. Maybe this will be a game where I pick up some Dreadnoughts. Alright. I don't mind getting that freighter at all. We got a Guild Bank raid coming up. Pete, we shouldn't always go for the 3rd agent. I mean, I would say almost always, but it is possible to win without it. Okay. This is a little bit awkward here. This is a little bit awkward. Maybe I should grab some Solari from Wealth. On the other hand, maybe some water so I can get some more spice. Work on unlocking the Siege. I don't think I want to focus on trashing a card this time. All right, I'm going to get some Solari. And there is a chance that I could get an early Dreadnought here. Let's say somebody goes to, let's say, IMDC here, cashes in on the shipping track and gets me 1 Solari. I could go for an early Dreadnought, which I would be tempted to do. Okay, I might get the Solari right now. No, she goes up 2. Doesn't go drop down. Okay, interesting. How about Baron? Goes to still suits. Okay. Okay. I could get these hollow projectors, but honestly I don't want to spend my spice on that right now. I want to keep my spice for the local fence here. So I think it's just going to be another intrigue card, and maybe I can get some Solari out of this conflict. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? I'm throwing them all in. I've got 2 daggers here I can maybe take first. And if I use this, I can send the dagger up here. Then I'll be able to trash a card, which is pretty cool. I just don't have to do it right now. This is going to be interesting. Hey, Liner. What? Oh my god. Early Hayliner. Round 2. Round 2. I don't know if I've ever seen a round 2 Hayliner. That is kind of nuts. Okay, so right now we're all tying here. Mentat would let me trash as well, but I don't really want to burn Solari right now. It's kind of interesting. All right, so let's take this one back. And we'll go up here. Oh, this hollow projectors is really interesting, but I'm not going to do it. I need that spice to sell some Solari. Let's get rid of one of these daggers. Now. Okay, I have to take this weirding way. I've never tried it. I've just got to do it. I've just got to do it. Ooh, Jessica. Ooh, boy. Ooh, baby. 7. All right, well, that was a fairly expensive 2 Solari, but it is still 2 Solari. Okay, here's the local fence. So depending on what Baron does, maybe if he doesn't get Solari right now, then maybe I can get my... No, I don't have actually a way to get my Swordmaster this round. Oh, that kind of hurts. Maybe if I draw a card. Although, it's not going to happen anyway. There's also interesting things to think about here. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. That's nice. Do I want to deploy this one little unit? You know what? Let's do it. I might be able to sneak something. Might be able to sneak just a little something here. All right, so Baron is probably going to get the Swordmaster. But if he does, I think I'm going to go up to High Council. Because there's some good stuff here. There's Shai Hulud. I could just be trashing my whole entire deck. Or there's Jessica, which I think is more what I need. I'm already trashing cards just by being Armand. Michael Wolf selected breeding for Jessica. Yeah. That would have been an interesting move, but I really wanted to get that Solari out of the local fence. Okay, there's the Swordmaster. Okay, well, Jessica is what I've got my eye on. I've got my eyes on you. That's not cool. That's not cool. Don't be such a creep, you silly, crazy piece of shit. Don't talk to women that way, you creep. I wasn't talking to any women that way, Albert. It's a card. It's a fictional card of a fictional character of a drawing in a digital game version of a board game. Okay? It's not a real woman. And I wasn't even talking to her. I was kind of talking to myself, to the audience, to the camera. Okay? I was just making a silly face, silly voice. It's kind of self-deprecating, ironic humor, Albert. Okay? You don't have to get all crazy and defensive on behalf. You're not even a person. Okay? You're a treasure troll wearing some kind of crazy Punisher suit. No one's taking you as like, ooh, you big feminist Albert, okay? I can swear too. I'm sick of your Albert. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's like personal stuff. Should probably keep it off the stream. I let myself get caught into it. I do apologize for that. I don't apologize for my ironic creepiness. That I will never apologize for. Looks like I am going to sneak something out here. All right, well, here's Jessica. I mean, that is great. Come on, baby. Also, I can trash a card in play. Let's get rid of some of these cards in play. I wonder if it's Reconnaissance that I lose at this point, because I do have other city access cards, but I've already trashed a Dune. So I'm actually going to lose a Reconnaissance here. And we're going to pick up Lady Jessica. And I think let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, how are we doing on the Grand Conspiracy Quest? So far, well, I do have the seat on the High Council. Okay. Okay, let's grab another intrigue card here. The single spice is honestly kind of tempting. But no. No, it's got to be an intrigue card. All right. Excuse me. Gotta be an intrigular card. Okay, that's nice. Oh. Oh, hello. What would that do for me? Well, you know what this would do for me? How about this move? How about this weirding way maneuver? Yeah, I'll take another turn immediately. Thank you very much. Okay, this end turn is freaking me out. You have the option to take another additional turn. Okay, yes. I would like to please do that. Oh, yeah. Should I use the dagger there, or should I actually use Jessica to do that and draw even more cards? Because I'd like to probably use the Seek Allies at this point. You know what? I'm going to do it this way. That weirding way was awesome. That was like... That was very cool. That was very cool. I was going to get stuck out of Swordmaster for a while there. Hey, Quags, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. By the way, if you are watching and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you don't miss anything that is happening. Become part of the action. Whoa. What was all that? Oh, invasion ships. Okay. All right, so Seek Allies is going to be going to Fold Space, I'm pretty sure. Let's do that. And I'm just going to hang on to this one for now. There's no real need to play it. I like just kind of having intrigue cards that people don't know about. Hey, Fabian Bonga, do you have an advice for which platform this game I should play on? I consider playing it once mobile comes out. Greetings from Germany. Love your vids. Well, V Gates, Fabian, thank you. Danke schön for watching. I really appreciate it. Apologies for the bad German pronunciation. Play it on whatever platform, you know, you think you would enjoy yet. Because it should be out on mobile, but I don't know, maybe it's not in Germany. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I've only played it on PC. So I can't say from personal experience how it works on mobile, but I have some friends who play it on their phones. I've got a friend who plays it on Steam Deck. and they all say that it works fine, that it works really well. So I think you kind of can't go wrong. I mean, I think the PC is the nicest, or maybe even on a TV, if I'm like an Xbox or something, where you get the nice big interface, because there's a lot of stuff to look at. But on the other hand, if it's more convenient for you to play it like on your phones, you know, lying on the couch or on the bus or whatever, I don't know. All right, so my next target is dreadnoughts. I need to get myself some dreadnoughts. Let's lose another dagger, even though a dagger can go to dreadnought, but still. Let's do that. And I guess a Worm Riders is never a bad thing to have. So let's just grab it. You know what would be really great would be a Reverend Mother Gaius Helen Mohayim to start triggering off of these Bene Gesserit cards that I have. That would be kind of funny. Okay, now one thing I wonder about the Grand Conspiracy. Does anyone know the answer to this? It says 2 dreadnoughts. What if let's say I've purchased 2 dreadnoughts, but I've blown one up to a detonation devices. Does it care about how many dreadnoughts I've purchased or how many I currently have? I'm guessing how many I currently have, but if anyone knows the answer, let me know. Okay, well, I certainly don't have like the rocket start on the victory points that I had last game. But that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. I've got a pretty lean deck going. Wow. This Leto is really like going heavy on the conflicts early on in this game. Big pile up of spice on the Great Flat. A couple people have the water to pick it up. I do not. So I'm starting to think about Olivia, you have to actually have it at the end of the game? Okay. That's kind of what I figured. I'm starting to think about what do I want to acquire with this signet ring at this point? I'm not interested in these shock troopers. Maybe the Desert Ambush, though. The thing is, like, the more stuff I throw in the deck, the less often I draw Jessica. Look at this Leto go. Jesus. Okay, so I really do want Dreadnought. The question is there a tech I want to pick up at the same time? I mean, a detonation devices could be interesting, or even a holo projectors. There's no real hurry on this, though, I think. I doubt anyone else is really going to go too crazy for it. I'm a little bit concerned about my lack of water and my lack of ability to get water. There's the Master Stroke. Okay. I'm just going to go straight into Dreadnought, I think. I don't know if anybody else is thinking of picking one up here, but Baron might, and I really want to get that happening. And maybe I can even get something out of it this round. The Spice Smugglers is also something to consider. Maybe it helps get me a guild alliance, but I don't really need more things that cost me spice. The Desert Ambush could be fun, but it also kind of clogs up my deck. A Liaison honestly might be better. I do need more persuasion in the deck. I'm going to need Spice Must Flow. You know what? That's what I'm doing. I may regret not taking this. It's an interesting card that I haven't tried out yet myself. But I'm really conscious of what kind of stuff I put into the deck right now. I need to get at least one Spice Must Flow before this game is over, and that's not always that easy to do. In Rise of Ix in particular, I'd say it's I don't know. I think I'm getting them less reliably. I've had a couple of games where I picked up a whole bunch, but often I don't get any. Whereas in base game, it would be pretty normal for me to pick up at least one or two in a game. So increasing the persuasion in my deck, I think, is better than this thing, which I may not really use that much. Okay, here comes a Hayliner. Alros. I could have gone Worm Riders first to get more spice. You're right. I was mainly concerned about perhaps missing the chance to get the Dreadnought at all. I was willing to give up the chance at buying a tech. I'm not super excited about these techs. So my priority was just make sure to get the dreadnought. But this is a good time to pick up that spice, I think. So let me do that. There is a part of me that's tempted by that Shai Hulud. Wealth also would be kind of a nice thing to get, but I'm going to go ahead and do this. We'll throw the dreadnought in, see what happens. Maybe we get a water out of it. Treachery. The using it for the reveal is pretty interesting. Like, I've basically just used treachery as a power play that has a bonus, but the idea that you can kind of use it on the reveal, get the troops out of it a few times before you play it as the power play is an interesting idea that I haven't really thought about too much. Hey, Black Shadow, good to see you. Did you manage to get some sleep? Okay. I'm somewhat tempted to go to Conspire right now. Fill up on Solari again so I can get another Dreadnought. Get a couple of troops, get an intrigue card. On the other hand, maybe I want to get some water. So I'm going to pass on Shai Hulud. It's cool. It would be fun, but I'm not going to do it. Is it time to lose a convincing argument? I guess it is. It's not something I typically do, but I think it makes sense to do so. Do I want to Sardaukar Legion? So the thing is, I am going to need this point with the Emperor. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Ooh, Peter de Vries. Oh, you still haven't had a chance to play a ranked game. That's so sad. All right, so where is Tessia going to take her influence? Red. Well, she can take the Guild Alliance right now. I'm guessing that's going to be number 1. And maybe the Emperor one, number 2. Not necessarily a super easy choice given the way her snooper tokens work. Gain 1 influence. So if she goes Emperor, she goes up almost to the Alliance on it. Probably worth doing. Okay, goes for Freeman instead. Interesting. Hello, card draw. Hello there. All right. I think I want to go to fold space to wealth, and then grab my second dreadnought. Maybe pick up detonation devices, maybe hollow projectors. Well, it's not detonation devices. Maybe it's Chomurky. Pete Griswold is ranked easier or harder than AI? Harder. 4 spice sitting here. Four spice sitting here. Feels weird to just let that sit there. But I kind of have other plans, honestly. Ugh. I mean, round 7 is coming up. How do I just leave that spice there? Okay, I'm doing this. I don't know about this. I don't really know about this round, to be honest with you. I just couldn't let that spice go. That's basically what it came down to. This might be a spice must flow kind of a round. I want to go to wealth. I could go to wealth and then just early reveal for a spice must flow. It's not that big of a deal if I don't play the weirding way. We'll see what I draw. Signet ring. Okay. That could be a tech negotiator. Or I could get the dreadnought now. So dreadnought plus spice must flow. That takes care of 2 of those conditions. Actually 3 of them. So that unlocks at least the 1 victory point. I'll have 2 dreadnoughts. I'll have a spice must flow. I have the seat on the High Council. The next thing is to get 4 influence on 2 tracks. I'm not really that close to that. This quest. I mean, it's 2 victory points, but anyway, it's fun. It's fun to complete the quest. I'm like very focused on that, perhaps at the expense of the bigger picture. Well, I'm setting myself up for a pretty big round 7. So that's good news. This is going to be decline. I don't want any of those cards. Wait. Do I have to? No. Is the holo projectors worth it at this point? Charmurky, I don't want to spend that much spice right now. I'm going to decline. I'm going to decline because that 2 spice could be a selective breeding that might be really important at a certain stage, whereas I mean, the holo projectors is cool, but I just feel like I might need that 2 spice for a selective breeding at some point here. Michael, Detonation doesn't play nice with Grand Conspiracy anyway. Yeah. I'm going to get to trash another Dune here, which is great. Peter DeVries getting picked up over there. All right. Let's get rid of this June. Let's pick up a spice. Must flow. Pete Griswold, what was your draw power? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Black Shadow, you doubt ranked is all that much harder than regular games in a way? It's really hard to say. I would hope that it would be harder once you get like higher ranked and it's pairing you with people of higher ranked. Theoretically, I think it should be. But at the beginning, I guess probably not. Pete, you're good. You're welcome to make suggestions anytime you want. I just don't know what you mean by what was your draw power. All right. We're going to get 2 Solari and an Intrigue card for the Dreadnought. Pretty happy with that. That's like paying for itself. Ambush could matter. I mean, all right. Well, I can Hayliner this round. The trouble is getting the resources to pay for any of these extra points. All right, well, I think the first thing is actually going to be Sardaukar Legion. This could maybe... Let me get that done. Okay, Leto gets the Chawmurky, picks up a couple of Intrigue cards, is now going to win any tiebreakers. It might be like Hayliner into Research Station could be the play here, and then buy another Spice Must Flow. Yeah, I can turn Spice into Solari. Or I can also play the Worm Riders to get Spice. We've got a kind of a couple of options. There's also like the outside chance that somebody drops down here and gives me a bonus Solari that way. Rolf, you haven't had good luck with Armand. Might not suit your playstyle. Yeah, well, playstyle is a big deal. I kind of think it's Hayliner and then Research Station. Let's throw everything in. Let's just launch it. Let's just launch it. So I couldn't go to Research Station first because I didn't have 2 water. I have 2 water now. So it's just going to be about whether or not Baron decides to do it. It's an expensive couple of points here, for sure. I'm like 1 Solari short of being able to get all 3 points. It would be amazing if someone just decided to feed me one, but I doubt anybody is going to be wanting to do that right now. So I can either play the Worm to get 2 Spice, but it probably makes more sense to play the local fence. Because then the Worm Riders reveals... Oh no, I don't get any swords out of it. Never mind. Because I'm nowhere with the Freeman track. So yeah, I'll definitely play... Ah! Ha, ha. That hurts. Well, if I go to Arakeen, there's still a shot. If I happen to draw Jessica, then I get Spice Must Flow. Or, wait a minute now. If I go to Smuggling, that's the 1 Solari that also gets me the Spice. I think that's the play. And then maybe I can pay for 3 victory points here. I won't get the Spice Must Flow anymore, but I think that's the move. It is a low scoring game, yeah. So I do have some time. Go to Carthag, top deck, Windfall. Hey, Thes Games. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a bit of a lag on the chat, so I'm seeing your awesome suggestions a little bit after I did it. But, you know, in a way, this is kind of cool, right? Because you get to see if I did what you suggested without me getting to read what you suggested. So it's kind of like you get to see if, you know, we're on the same wavelength or not. It did take me a while to see that play. Whoa. Big moves from Leto there. Okay. 13 persuasion from Baron. That's pretty big. Okay. Is a Truthsayer worth it? I think a Truthsayer might be worth it. Because either the Emperor Alliance or the Bene Gesserit point, I do feel like that is worth it. But I think maybe I'll stop there. I'm kind of like... I think I'm going to stop there. That's games. That's right. You get to scream to the screen to see if you heard us. So you're psychically, like, your psychic energy might be faster than the internet speed. You know what I mean? So you get to see the power of the human mind to communicate across distances, across oceans, potentially. 0-0 reveal. That's pretty funny. Okay, Tessie is coming for me here. This might actually not go as well as I had hoped. All of these plans. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Baron's coming at me now. Now maybe he's just fighting for second. Tessie has 3 intrigue cards here. I do have the ambush. She's private armying. Does she have another one? She's currently happy to tie it up. Is the ambush good enough? Is the ambush good enough? Oh! Yes! Yes! Confirm. Confirm. Thank you. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Tack för det. Oh, choose location to control. I guess we'll go with Imperial Basin. Okay, Grand Vision. I mean, that would actually be kind of nice for me. All right, I got to take this Emperor's Alliance while I've got that ready to go. Let me just get that done. Okay, that's good. Olivier, don't forget to go up Space and Guild as well to get the second VP from Grand Conspiracy. Yeah, good point. Okay. I'm not in a great position for a Spice Must Flow at the moment. Hey, just Diz, go shipping track. Yeah, maybe interstellar shipping would have been better. It's a good call. To be honest, I'm considering Hardy Warriors here. Now, Baron could end up going to Hayliner. So maybe it's not that crucial. Also, honestly, Research Station could be good. There's interesting choices to be made here. Even, okay, unfortunately, I can't go to selective breeding because that's another point I don't have there. I'm doing it this way. Whew. So I don't have like a huge hope of winning this, but there is a chance. But I think what I really want to do is go to Research Station, hopefully buy a Spice Must Flow, get to 10 points that way. Now, if I happen to win this conflict, that would be wonderful. I don't know how hard I really want to go. Like, I could hold the Worm Riders back. That's an extra 4 swords, right? But to do that, I have to use the liaison, and that's 2 persuasion that I would lose that I don't want to give up. So I'm going to send the worm here, and we're going to hope to draw enough for a Spice Must Flow. It should not be an issue, I think. It's an issue. Ooh. Oh. That hurts. That really hurts. Well. That's what we've got. Rolf, second is pretty good on this. I mean, yeah, if it's second, that's fine. but first is better because first is worth a victory point. What does that do? Okay, it doesn't hurt me. Oh, maybe it does hurt me. Am I going to lose this? No, no, no. Well, oh my god, and I'm going to lose the conflict, so I have no way of getting that back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. That was rough. That was rough. We're tied. We'll see if that matters. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass on all of that, I think. Is there any case for the spice smugglers? There kind of is. Maybe that gets me the final point on that. You know what? I'm going to take the spice smugglers. Oh, power play. Well, okay, I'll take a power play. Kwisatz Haderach! Well, I've got a whole bunch of ways to get, like, another point. If I go to the Bene Gesserit, I get a point. If I go to the Guild, I get a point. Hopefully I get some kind of awesome intrigue card here. Tessie, I mean, greed is good. That's what she says. She says greed is good, and I guess she meant it. Now, if she wins, what's she going to do? I guess she'd go for this Bene Gesserit. All right, what do we got? The good news is I have spice. The bad news is the Baron still has a lot of spice. Detonation devices. No, no, no. Wow. I mean, well played there. What a finale. All four alliances. All four alliances. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plans within plans. You better not steal second place. All right, well, you know, second place. Second place is not bad. That's going to get me a star. It's not 2 stars, but it's 1. What a game. There was a lot of end game intrigues there. I think everybody had one. Hey, just Diz. No, I had the Dreadnought. I have the 2 Dreadnoughts. The issue is I didn't satisfy... where is it here? Is it here? Where is it? Intrigue. Where is it? 4 plus influence on 2 or more tracks. That's what I didn't have. So I've got 4 with the Emperor. Didn't make it to 4 with the Guild. All right. Well, that was a that was a good game. Tight finish. Yeah, really well played there by Greed is good. Nice victory there on Tessia. Well played by IMDC and Chris44 as well. But that was the game. Second place is still going to net me a star. Is that enough to get me into gold? Let us find out. Oh, yeah! Gold rank achieved. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a real honor. This is for, I'd like to thank my producers. I'd like to thank the writers. I'd like to thank God. Of course, my wife who stood by me. No, please, please, please. Gold rank achieved.